Here to tell you about Knobs from Biom. Knobs is not your ordinary toothpaste. It's a standout product with crafted ingredients and safe nanohydroxyapatite in place of fluoride. Keep your mouth clean and safe, all right? These dehydrated tablets are great. You can use them on the go. They're so wonderful. No unnecessary preservatives. They offer a compact and mess-free solution, ideal for travelers like your boy who's going all over the country making content. Get your mouth clean and healthy right now. Unlock 10% off your entire order this June and July. Visit betterbiome.com. Use promo code Santino at checkout. That's BETTERBIOM.com. Use the promo code Santino at checkout.
No Bad Lies.
Welcome back to No Bad Lies. Here I am with Nick Jonas, the one and only. We are playing today in Colts Neck, New Jersey at Due Process. You've been here before?
My home state, New Jersey.
You're back home.
I've never played this course apart from today. Glad
Pretty
to be here
cool.
with you.
Pretty fun, huh?
Here we are.
Here we are, and we're celebrating a lot of things. You're back in Jersey. You're back on the East Coast. The album comes out on the 8th. The tour with your brother starts on the 10th of August.
Let's go.
What a month August is for you, huh?
Busy month.
Big,
Busy
crazy
year.
month. Yeah, busy
You're coming,
year.
right, to opening night?
Now, if I could be honest with you, would you let me perform? Could I open up the show and do a
Why
song
not?
or two? Yeah?
Why not? We'd love to have you.
Me.
Well, maybe not.
No? Okay.
Maybe not.
All right, well, here on No Bad Lies, I'm going to give you a couple of bad lies. We're going to play this beautiful hole number 2 at Due Process, and we'll see where you end up. We'll see how you do.
Okay.
Let's start it off. Go ahead and kick us off. You're up.
Let's do it. All right. Let's see.
You got any swing thoughts, Nick? What goes through your head? You got any?
Swing hard, look up.
What's
That's
that?
my motto.
Swing hard,
look up.
All right. I've never heard that before, but I like it. Oh, buddy.
Ooh.
Clipped it clean. Sit down.
Sit.
Sit.
Sit. In the trap.
Is it in the trap?
Ish.
I have such bad
Just over
depth
it.
perception, man. Do you wear glasses?
I don't. Probably should.
Have you been tested at the doctor before? I've
I
never
have.
gone to the eye doctor.
Why?
Why go?
Why go?
Why go, dude? Give
They
me
can't
one good
diagnose
reason.
if you never go.
Yeah,
right?
dude.
They're like, sir, you've been blind for quite a long time. It's like, well,
I never wanted to go. I was not interested. All right, let's see if I can do just a little draw ball around that tree, perhaps.
It's going to be beautiful. I
You
feel
think
it.
so?
Yep.
You feel it? Sing me a song, Nick.
Gotta pay me first. Beauty. What a ball.
That's about as good as I can do.
That's so good.
Okay, Nick. So, right now, by the way, you've invited me graciously to go see you. You're over there by Broadway, huh?
I've been doing a Broadway show for about 3 months.
Wow.
At the Hudson Theater. It's called The Last 5 Years. It had never been on Broadway before this production, but it's a beloved show. It's been around for 25 years, written by Jason Robert Brown. It's been an amazing experience, but challenging.
Hard.
You should do a Broadway show.
No, thank you.
A one-man show.
I'm not you, buddy, okay?
You can
You're a
do it.
multifaceted, multi-talented guy. I'm a one-note comedic hack, okay? If you want to put me in clown makeup and something goofball-y, I could do it, but as far as now goes, I don't know.
I think you would nail it.
Okay, maybe I'll try. Is Broadway is this like a secret love that you've had for a long time?
So I started on Broadway as a kid. I did 4 shows. Annie Get Your Gun, Beauty and the Beast, Les Mis, How to Succeed in Business Without Really Trying. So this is my return after about 13 years.
Wow.
And it's been a wild ride.
And it's 20-year reunion for the brothers.
20-year anniversary.
Anniversary,
Yeah.
right, correct. Yeah, the 20-year anniversary.
It's wild to think that we're 20 years in and we're all still 25.
You're still 25, and you're still young and good-looking and vibrant.
Well, thank you.
You know what I mean?
You too.
Are you the best-looking and the coolest of the brothers?
Depends on who you ask.
Ask me.
I mean, if you ask my wife, I'm sure she would say I am.
Yeah, of course. I mean, I would say yes, but that's because we're friends. It's hard. You know what I mean? I'm biased. We play a little bit of golf together, so
We have played a few
You're on my top
rounds
list.
of golf together, and I've enjoyed every round we played.
me too. And we didn't get to play together today. I will say that was kind of a bummer. But
you
we
played
did a little
lights out,
shamble. I
didn't
played
you?
lights out. I made a 35-foot eagle putt today.
Look at you.
Yeah, but still, on the hole-in-one holes, I get the jitters. I haven't even come close. Have
It
you come
always
close?
happens.
Do you have one?
I don't have one.
Nothing.
I've come close twice, but who cares?
Who cares? Close. I know it doesn't mean anything.
Doesn't mean
Horseshoes
shit.
and hand grenades, man. It's got to go in the cup to matter. That's been the hardest thing for me is like playing with guys. I know a couple of guys in my group that I play with that that have had multiple hole-in-ones.
Yeah.
Shakes me to my core.
I've been witness to 2.
Gross.
One at Augusta National and one in South Carolina at Kiwa.
Oh,
The
Kilo,
host of
beautiful.
the tournament that we were doing, he gets up there and hits like a 220-yard shot and it just dunks right in.
Gross.
Disgusting.
Gross.
The other one was my good friend John Taylor, who you know at our club
Yeah.
in LA. He hit like a decent shot, hits the front of the green, bounces twice, drops in. It was disgusting.
Now, how long have you been golfing now? Truly golfing?
I started playing golf when I was like 15.
Okay, so it's been a minute. That's
Before
good.
before that, I played a little bit. I had a family friend who was a ranger at a Muni course, and he brought me out just to kind of teach me the basics and etiquette and all that stuff.
Sure.
But I didn't really start playing until I was about 15.
And then you really started to hum, like really in your 20s, you started to play, right?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
with the touring life, as you know, like
Oh.
it's the best way to spend the day.
Yeah.
Before the show that night, and me and the brothers get out there and just, hit it around.
Who's the low?
They cheat,
They do?
of course.
You heard it, right? This is the only honest Jonas brother. That's
we didn't
a
even have
fact.
to pretend this.
I
bad
didn't even
lie.
have to
This
give you a
is-
bad lie. You got a bad lie.
This is terrible.
All right, let's stop here and let's get Chris over here. Chris is our caddy. Look at beautiful Chris. Chris, how far do we have, Chris? What do we?
202 to the stick. You might want to take something a little less so you can get over that lip.
202 to the
Yikes.
stick. Now look, here on No Bad Lies, we usually give some pretty bad lies, but I think,
I did it to myself.
yeah, you did it to yourself. Do you think you can get out of there 202? Let's take a look at, what do you
Let's
think? Do you
take a
think we have a lip?
A little bit of a lip there, yeah.
So how about this?
Might take your medicine.
This is a tough lie, but I want to move it back because I want to see a miraculous shot.
Okay.
Look at this guy. He's always repping PXG and Scottsdale
course.
National. Always.
All
All right, so I'm going to make it a little bit harder for you, but maybe. So I'm going to do this.
That's
You got to
great.
have 1 foot in
Love
and
it.
1 foot out.
Okay.
That's a pretty bad lie, right? It's an easy lie, but it's a
pretty-
bad shot lie.
Pretty terrible.
Yeah, but you still got what is it?
220.
No, you probably have about 205 from
205. All right, 205.
So we're
Grab,
thinking
what do you want out of there? He'll grab you what you
hybrid,
want.
22 hybrid.
22 hybrid.
Keep it high.
And you've been playing PXG for a long time now.
I have.
I know. We've never gone out there together, but
Mr. Parsons has been very good to us.
he's been very,
love him.
very good. He's been
We
very
love
good.
PXG, kaboom, baby.
There's the 22. All right, let's see
All
what you
right.
do with this out of this stupid, nasty lie. This is an unfortunate thing that happens to a lot of golfers. You're close to the hazard. You're not in it, but you probably have to stand on a bad
So
downslope.
what would you do here in the shot?
You're gonna. I'm gonna aim at the horse, and just see if I hit the horse.
Okay. All right, let's see what
Just
happens.
aim on the right side. It's definitely gonna go left. Nice smooth swing. Don't.
Make a little-
If you break an ankle and you got to do Broadway with a broken ankle, I'm gonna be
A little
bummed.
right to left here, about a 20-yard draw. Let's see it.
Oh no! We're gonna play that one too. Come on, Nick. Let's play it.
Yikes.
Let's play it.
Golf.
Golf.
Tough game.
It is hard. All right, so now we have another
Chris.
not a great lie, but this one we want to see you get out of and play this one.
We're going to nail this
This
one.
is just a little bit thicker. But in the meantime, tell me a time, do you think there's a time in your life, where life gave you a bad lie and you had to get out of it? And how'd you get out of it?
So many. A story I didn't think I'd share today.
Oh,
but-
here we go. I love this.
But it's a good one. So probably 7-8 years ago, I was asked to be a special guest for a performance for Kelsey Ballerini on the ACMs. And I get up there, I'm supposed to play this guitar solo and sing a bit of a song with her, and I'd rehearsed it, it was fine, all the 15, 20 times I'd rehearsed, and felt good about it. Get up there, and I'm looking out at the audience, and it's like all my heroes. And I start playing the guitar solo, it's fine at first, and then I just go blank. And I hit a bad note, and another bad note, and it's just one after the other. And it got to the point where I'm so in my head, kind of like this shot, that I couldn't break out of it.
Wow.
And I'd been in situations before where I forgot lyrics or even fell on stage, but nothing like that where I'm literally faced with my idols and having to clear my brain while on national TV.
How'd you get through it? Well, I mean, what did you do? What's
in the moment,
trick?
I just went dark. I could not tell you what was happening, and I walked off stage with my manager. I'm like, what just happened? He's like, I think it's fine. And of course, an hour or two goes by, and Twitter just goes nuts.
Oh, right.
And then it was
Nick thinking?
It was weeks of feeling like my identity had been lost. because I'd placed so much of my self-worth and importance on my craft and
Right.
my ability to get up there and do what I do. And in that moment, I just picked the wrong time to hit a bad shot.
Yeah.
And it rocked me to my core. And I will say that the one thing that really helped me get through it was family, friends, and therapy. So if you've not done therapy, go do therapy.
it.
It helps.
Please do some therapy. Especially if you're a golfer. You should be doing
have to
therapy.
do therapy.
This isn't doing all of it. All right, what do we got, Chris?
Got 187 to the stick.
187.
Okay, let's see.
Easy joke
I
here.
like the number here.
187? Come on, dude. I'm a Southern California guy right now.
Rough is tough.
187 on the motherfucking cop. All right, cut it out. What are you doing?
All
All right, let's see this. What is this? 187 out of this.
It's kind of buried in here.
187. I think I'm going to smack one after you, and let's see what it does.
All right, we'll see. It's gonna be chunky.
Oh, dude, hard to get out.
Well, we're out.
Let me throw one and let me see. This is hard. This is the kind of stuff people don't know. Coming out of this stuff is not easy. It's thick, and you're on a downhill. Did you put the ball in the back of your stance a little bit?
Show me the way.
Well, we'll see. That is so thick. Kick left hard.
Could be okay. Yeah, good.
Yeah, we're getting
Good
a nice
shot.
little kick. Go to the green.
Okay.
As accomplished as you are
Yep.
in your space, in so many spaces of the entertainment world, I'm not gonna lie, right now, entertainment feels odd, scary, creepy, like the movie and TV businesses. Do you feel it at your level? Because you're way up there.
I mean, listen, everything's changing every day, right? Whether it's streaming, music, or film and TV, you kind of have to adapt and understand what actually moves the needle.
Right.
The thing that I try to focus on is just staying inspired and collaborating with people that make me better.
Right.
So,
Do you got anybody coming up that you're really, really happy that you got to work
the
with?
last album we worked with John Bellion, who's one of the best.
Yeah.
And the team that he put around us was solid. On this album, we've got amazing people, both on the producing side and also songwriting side. But I think the key is just about us getting back in touch with our roots musically.
Right.
So we call the album Greetings from Your Hometown, which is really a love letter to not only our fans, but the music that we grew up listening to. So the Bee Gees and Jackson 5 and Carole King and all these influences that became a big part of our sound. And our dad raised us on some great music. And there's also a real through line of early emo punk pop in our sound,
Right.
which we got to tap back into on this one, which felt good. But whether it's the album or the tour or this Broadway show, as long as I'm around people that just lift me up and make me better, then I'm I feel like I'm in good shape. And today's a good example. You're obviously playing much better than me, so I'm just trying to rise
Just for
to
today,
the
man.
level.
It's just for today. All right, let's see. What do we got right now?
You got a $140 to the stick.
140
So
to
we
stick.
can save a bogey here, maybe.
You can save it. What do I got over there? Where's my? Did you pick that ball? What is that? How far do I got?
That is, that's your drum.
Yeah, we'll hit that one
Good
for
drive.
fun.
140, you said?
Yeah.
All right.
Smooth swing. Kick left. Kick left.
Whoa.
Damn, you
There we
hammered.
go.
It's gonna come down.
Calm down. All right. Not
All right.
bad.
132 over here.
Just a little. Let's see. Maybe I can put it at his ball.
What are you hitting here?
Just a soft wedge.
Soft.
Sit down.
Crushed it. It's good. Ish. Goodish.
Yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot in that. All right, let's one more walk. Today's episode is sponsored by Bitcoin Credit Card by Gemini, the only instant Bitcoin rewards credit card, and hands down one of the best credit cards if you love golf. This summer, Gemini is giving 10% back in Bitcoin on all golf course transactions up to $250 a month until September 30th. The card is great. You can earn Bitcoin back instantly on purchases. Outside of golf, you get up to 4% back on transportation, 3% back on dining, 2% on groceries, and 1% on everything else. So it's not just golf, because golf is life, but life is life. The Bitcoin credit card is an easy way for you to get exposure to Bitcoin without ever having to buy it. Just swipe your card like you normally would and earn Bitcoin back instead of points or miles. The card is sleek and beautiful, and this World Elite MasterCard has no annual fee and comes in 4 sleek stainless steel colors, black, silver, rose gold, or Bitcoin orange, like my hair. To sign up for the Bitcoin credit card, just head to Gemini.com/nobadlies and get $200 in Bitcoin when you spend $3,000 in your first 90 days. You can see if you're eligible with no impact to your credit score. Click the link or go to Gemini.com/nobadlies to apply and start earning instantly. See rates and fees in the description for more info. Now, do you and your wife, when you're at home, do you guys do like a night in where you make a little cocktail for each other, sit down, watch a movie?
We love a night in.
You're parents, so
we're parents.
You don't get a lot of nights out. What's a night in?
It's rare. A night in, we make a drink, sit down, we talk.
You communicate with your wife?
We talk, yeah.
Jesus,
it's
dude,
wild. It's a
that's
new
insane.
concept. But for us, it's either a movie or we like just trash TV.
Dude, I love trash TV. I'm not kidding. One time I watched 3 hours of Storage Wars.
Storage Wars, we haven't done that one yet. That's next.
Oh, bro. What do you like for trash TV? Are you talking reality shows?
Below Deck is a good one.
Oh, yeah, dude. The dating on the yacht?
It's so good.
It's incredible. That's king trash TV.
There's so many things that she'll put on and I'll sort of like half pay attention and also scroll and watch your show and stuff.
Yeah, trash. Absolute trash.
Trash.
Everything I've ever put out, trash. Absolute trash. But I mean, that's the bonding moment, right? I do think people think because we're in the industry, they're like, ooh, have you seen this award-winning show? And you're like, no, dude, I'm watching the worst TV possible.
I watched the best clip of Tom Hardy, and he was talking about one of the most well-respected actors in the game.
Yeah,
and he was
easily.
Like, no, I don't watch like award movies. He's like, I watch trash TV or whatever he called it because he's like, that's where the characters live. That's so true.
That is.
If you want to study people, watch a reality show and you'll find a character.
God, Tom Hardy. Who has been, because to me, he'd be someone, and I'll never get to work with a guy like that because again, I'm bottom of the barrel. Who's someone that you have worked with that like forever you were like, oh my God, this is someone I've always want to work with?
So I did a movie last year with Paul Rudd.
Amazing.
We shot it out in Dublin. It was an incredible experience, but we all have high hopes of someone like that, right? And he just exceeded all my expectations. He's an incredible guy and obviously an amazing talent. And just working with him, getting to watch him do what he does, both on set and off, the way he treats people on set, it was so incredible.
Real professional, that guy.
So professional, so cool. He's an Avenger, and yet he's just hanging out.
Come on, dude.
Come on. It was great. It was a good experience.
If you could be a superhero, who would you be?
Ooh, Superman, of course.
Yeah, that's the one. And see, I'm Batman. I'm a little bit darker than you.
Batman, he's just rich. That's why you like him.
All right, let's go see a good putt here. Thank you. Thank you. All right, so Nick, this isn't, you don't have a bad lie on this, but this is a hard putt.
It's a hard putt.
Let Chris give you a good read, and I'm going to putt out your putt with you. And the rule is here on No Bad Lies, whoever gets it closer wins. The other person has to buy him lunch or dinner. And in your case, I'd like you to buy me something really nice and special if I win.
Okay, great. Love it.
I mean, you're on Broadway.
Can't wait. Okay. Should be able to do that. So if I make this, then what do I get?
Tell me something that you'd like. What can you buy the boy that has everything?
Just buy me lunch.
I'll buy you lunch. All right, I'll buy you lunch. That's
enough.
fine. But it's got to be under $12.
Okay.
Budgets are getting a little tight. Okay. Good roll out. Oh my God, if it goes in.
Go in.
Go in.
Go in.
Go in.
Oh!
Left it shy. All right, hold on. I get one shot. Clear that ball, please. Clear the ball, please.
She's good.
Chris, where did you give him? Where was that mark at?
I give him.
It's a good line.
This kid's one of the best. This guy is one of the best caddies here. And it's not because he has a severe problem with drugs and alcohol. It's because he's really paying attention. You said stop it there?
Stop it there.
Wow. All right.
Oof.
You said stop it there. That's not going to get there, though.
Not going to get there.
I owe you lunch. I owe you lunch. That's
Look at
really
that.
embarrassing. Now, if I make this like this, though, we're even.
Okay. Oh.
Nah, I wish. All right, whatever.
That would have been cool.
When you go back out on tour with the bros, with the dogs, with your brothers, are you anxious? Are you excited? Are you, how do you feel about that? Like when I go back out on tour, the reason I ask is I get really excited and then I get this wave of like extreme anxiety right before I go
Why is
out.
that?
I think just because there's a lot of pressure to do well, and you're like, I don't want to let these fans down. They worked so hard to buy these tickets.
But can I ask you a question? What does a bad show look like for you? Or
Just
do you
not,
even-
you know, that's interesting you say that, because we share something in live performance, right? Music and comedy have something where even if you miss a few notes, they don't know.
Yeah.
You know. And it does something to your psyche.
Totally.
Right? It's the same thing where if a joke doesn't land the way it usually does, I start to get in my
why?
head. Yeah, why is this not, why is the rhythm off?
Yeah.
And you're still ripping, right? I'm sure you're still ripping, you're doing great. And most people would leave and go, it was a
was
great
great.
show.
You killed it.
But you have a feeling in your gut that goes, yeah, I'm better than that. I'm
Yeah.
better than that. So I guess that's where my anxiety comes from. Do you get any of that or no?
I do. Yeah, there are shows that, for whatever reason, just don't go the way you kind of imagined they would.
Right.
But the thing I'll say about our fans, which I'm so grateful for, is that not only have they stuck by us all this time,
Right.
but this music means something to them that transcends trends, right? It's not about
It's lasting.
a hit. It's
Right.
like they spent time with these records, and it became a part of the fabric of their life.
Yeah.
And I think there is a cross section between comedy and music where it's like there are jokes or stories that you know, comics tell that become a part of the fabric of people's lives. And
Yeah.
They quote it, and it's like it not only brings them joy and enlightens them, but becomes a part of their vocabulary. And I
Right.
think that music has that ability. And when you're the one writing the songs and you're seeing people sing it and seeing what it means to them, you know, generationally, we're in our 20th year. But the fact that there's parents who brought their kids when they were teenagers who are now still coming with their kids who have their own kids.
That's cool.
It's a cool feeling.
Yeah.
And
You're getting grandkids at the show.
I don't know, it blows my mind. But the Broadway thing's interesting because it's totally out of your control, one audience to the next.
Right.
And it really depends on how much they've drank.
Yeah.
We get to like walk.
Same thing in comedy.
Basically, at the end of the night, we walk kind of through the audience, and there's a banister where all the empty glasses go. And I can tell when it's been a great crowd because there's so many empty glasses of drinks. And when it wasn't like exactly as you thought it would be, there's fewer glasses.
Right.
So you
Do
need people to get in there, have a good time, and enjoy themselves.
Put them on the banister. Do you have a picture of that banister with drinks on it?
I should.
I would tell
got
you
2 more
before
weeks
you're
left.
done, take a cool
Yeah.
photo of that because that's such a cool moment in time.
It's a great call.
Because it means something to you, you
Yeah.
know? All right, so we've got a long par 3 here. Oh no, this is the par 4. Sorry.
This is the par 4.
This is the par 4 we started on. This is hole
Thanks, sir.
3.
Appreciate
And
it.
what we're going to do is you got to stay left of that water. It's tough, but you can do it.
What's your longest drive ever?
You know, this is interesting you say this because we might...
It just happened.
Well, who knows if this episode, no. But I'll say this, my longest recorded drive on this show, because I've had, who knows in the real world, but we were just in DC and I did Graham McDowell, who's a great golfer.
Yep.
And Andrew knows, he's on camera, he knows. His caddy walked me off and I outdrove Graham McDowell. Sorry, Graham. 322. 322 was that's my
Solid.
longest on a camera. Some guy could be like, I did 345 when I done it. You're like, sure,
Prove
buddy.
it.
Yeah. All right, well, you're up. Let me see you do this. This is a beautiful hole. Absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah?
Yeah, you want to stay left. You actually want to, Chris said you want to go at that bunker straight out there or left of it. There's tons of room on the left side, right? Yeah, that's the way to go.
All right, here we go.
Hammered. Oh, God, you hammered that, dude.
That way.
Is that going to be safe? All right, give him that other ball. Hit one more. Give him that ball in your pocket that you got.
Thank you.
Dude, you're hammering it, though.
All right, straighten it out.
Have you ever got your swing speed measured or anything like that?
I have not.
And the ball speed?
Probably should.
I mean, well, it's got to be up there.
Same spot.
Dude, you're hammering it, though. Sky high. All right, let me hit one. Let's see if maybe we'll play
I'll
out of
drop by
mine.
you.
Let's see. We'll see. Let's see what we can do. Who writes the majority of the songs?
It's, you know, split equally.
You do. You can just say it.
We all contribute.
Dude, you can just say it, man. Who's Ringo? Who's Paul? That's the whole point, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's. I'm sure it's an equal contribution. Everyone delivers on what
It's
they
like
need to
asking
deliver.
who's the best golfer. It's kind of like,
Well, who is the
Depends
best
on the
golfer
day.
out? Who's the best golfer out of you brothers?
me.
That's exactly right. I did what you did. Now I'm in my brain.
It's all right.
That's
We'll drop
incredible.
it there.
So you played St. Andrews with the brothers, or was
One
it
of
just?
the best golf experiences we've ever had.
Tell me.
We played a music festival in Dundee, which is about an hour and a half away from St. Andrews.
Okay.
And we were on at like 1:30. which was great because we got in the car by about 3 and we're at St. Andrews teeing off by 4:15, 4:30. And it was just the perfect golf day. Nothing like cracking a couple beers with your brothers and playing the old course.
It's the dream.
Pretty
That is
magical.
the absolute dream. Now, did you guys play just St. Andrews? Did you play Jubilee or the Castle? Did you play the other one?
Just
the
St.
old
Andrews.
course?
Just the old
Just
course.
the old course, yes. Just the old course.
And it was amazing. In my top 3 for sure.
What did you shoot? Do you remember?
I actually played pretty well that day. I think I shot 81, 82,
Oh, delicious.
which for me is like,
No, that's
pretty-
good. It's very
pretty
good for anybody, especially a course that you don't know.
Have
I
you-
got
have
to
you
play
played
it. I did.
Yeah.
I did get to play it, and I had my best round at the old course. I played
Wow.
tough at Jubilee. Jubilee was really hard, and I shot 76. I have it framed at my house,
wow.
and I have the ball. I kept the ball. Have you ever kept the ball? I'm one of these guys that keeps a ball from a good round.
I kept the ball that I played Augusta National with.
Right.
I got to play
Tell
on
us.
Monday after the tournament
Wow.
in 2021. Played with a Srixon ball, which was
Srixon, shout out.
the ball of choice that day.
Shout out Srixon.
And I shot an 84.
Wow.
And it was the Sunday pin placement still. And the course looked like no one had been on it. And of course, the day before, there was, I don't know, 100,000 patrons
Insane.
walking around. And
Trampling around, yeah.
it was pretty sick.
How many times have you been to Augusta?
So back in 2015 or 16, kind of on a whim, my brother Joe and I were like, why don't we just go down and just do a day trip for the Sunday, the
Yeah.
Masters. And it became sort of a tradition for us, and eventually other friends started joining. And so up until this last year, we had gone pretty much every year.
Wow.
I got to watch Tiger win in 2019,
Oh.
which was epic. I was on 16, climbed a tree to watch him nearly hole out. It was pretty incredible. And then I'm walking up 18, watching him play, and this guy walks up, wasted. He goes, "Look at that big cat. He's just roaring up 18." I was like, this is an epic day.
The drunk crew at Augusta is something special because you see guys, everyone's excited. It's their first time for a lot of people, and it's hard to contain your excitement. You know, you're like, you want to ride all the rides. You're so excited to be there.
It's a special place.
It's so incredible. And then sometimes you have a couple too many azaleas, a couple too
It
many
can
pops, and that happens, and then that's that. But getting able to play is incredible. I have an invite. I'm so excited. I'm holding my breath until they tell me I'm okay. And
When are you going?
we,
Do you know yet?
whenever they say I can go. But I have the official, I'd like you to be my guest. So I'm excited.
That's pretty spectacular.
Who knows? Yeah. All right, what are your top 3 courses, anywhere around the world, really? Top 3 that you played.
Well, Scottsdale National, number 1.
He loves
of
it.
course.
He's plugging once
love
again.
it.
Smart man. He knows where his bread is buttered.
It's the best. And then, of course, Augusta is probably number 2.
Augusta, gotta be.
The old course, number 3. But there's a place in San Diego that I played called The Farms, I think,
Oh, yeah?
which was really nice. So we were there for a couple weeks, and sort of like a crazy life moment, just a hectic moment. We just said, let's just get out of LA and just have a couple weeks down there. And I got to play that course, and I played right behind Phil Mickelson,
Watching Lefty,
watching him do his thing, and just seeing him hit the balls, like it's
unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
He gave me a note one time out of his hand trap in Chicago at Rich Harvest, and I said, hey, Lefty, how about giving me a little bit of advice? And he goes, well, you're set up all wrong. You look dumb. And everyone started laughing. I go, well, that's not going to help me hit a better shot. He goes, well, just reset up your entire set. He goes, more in the front foot, it's a downhill lie. And of course, I followed every single thing he said, and I fluffed it out to maybe like 7 or 8 feet, and people clapped, and then he literally turned around and tipped his hat.
Yeah.
Like, of course. I got no credit, like I still had to make the shot execute, but he was like, no, dummy, that wasn't you. All right, let's see. This is a deep shot. What do we got here, Chris?
You got 175 to the
175.
stick, dead into the wind.
Dead into the wind, 175. So what do you want to play it? What do you think we should play
You
it?
got to put 15 more on that. I like 190.
190 shot. Let's see it,
190
Nick.
shot.
Let's make. You know what? I made we made a couple of bad tee shots here. Let's see if we can recover that. It's the end of a long day. I will say we played a lot of golf today. I'm a little tired, but we
got
should
this.
be able to do this. 190. 190. Is that his ball?
We playing it.
I had you dropped over there.
Okay, great. Put it in the
All right.
fairway if you want. You know what? Come over here. Come over. Yeah.
Over
Oh,
here?
yeah. No. You know what? Play it there. Play that
Play it
lie.
there.
Play that lie. 190.
I like it.
What do you think I should hit?
This is gonna be bad.
5? Yeah. Okay. It's
We'll
cold.
see. turn a little bit.
Oh, I lost it. Does it put
It's leaking right.
pushing right? You're
It's
fine.
on grass.
You still got a piece. You still
On
got a
grass.
piece. Now, what did
Alright.
you swing there?
5-iron.
5-iron. A little smooth little 5. Let's see what we can do here.
Sure, smooth. We'll go with that.
Well, it's going to go to the right because it's on a little bit of a downhill. It's a little cold.
Good swing.
Yeah, but sit down, right?
Very nice.
Just right side of the pin. Okay, great.
All right.
We'll take that. Let's
some work
walk
to do.
here. Chris, thank you. Chris, you're the greatest. Chris knows
Thank
he's
you.
the greatest, don't you,
Appreciate
Chris?
That's right.
So here, come here, Nick, for a second. So those are your 3 favorite courses. You know, you've kind of gotten to play everything. Is there any course that's on your bucket
I
list?
haven't played a lot of the big ones. I haven't played Sawgrass, Pebble Beach, none of those.
None of them. We got to do a boys trip. We've been joking around
I would
about
love
taking a
that.
trip. Bandon, you've never done Bandon?
And then we had a trip planned and then it got canceled last minute, so I haven't done that.
Who can we blame? Who can we blame on the cancellation?
Kevin.
Of
No,
course.
I'm kidding.
That's
It
the problem.
wasn't his fault.
Kevin always does this.
Kevin organized the trip and actually I was the one that had to.
You had to bail.
Change the plans.
Life got in the way.
Life got in the way.
This happens. This happens.
But Bandon looks amazing. That's one of my.
Bandon's one of the best boys
Top
trip I
picks.
think people have ever taken. I think it's one of my top. It's just unbelievable. Something about it, the bonding experience. Did your old man teach you golf, and do you play golf with him?
He didn't teach me golf. He taught me music, which it turned out to be a better bet.
Way
for
better.
him.
Way better.
But he comes out and hangs and likes to drive the cart and honestly just spend time with his sons who like to play golf.
Right. So he's
There's
not
nothing-
into it.
Nothing better. He'll swing a club, but he's not like super into golf. No.
Right.
He likes to watch it, which
Who doesn't?
who doesn't?
It's the best. What's your meal at the turn? What's
Well, it
the
depends
meal
on where
at
I
the
am.
turn?
At St. Andrews, we had the sausage roll, which was amazing.
Oh yeah, huh?
Love a sausage roll. I'm kind of simple, like a peanut butter cup or something. I'm a type 1 diabetic, as you know.
I know you're type 1
So
diabetes.
I
I
gotta get
know.
a little protein, little carb, and sustain my glucose throughout the round.
See, and I'm not diabetic yet. And I will say, occasionally I do have a meal at the turn that's indicative of turning me diabetic.
Yeah. Well, that's type 2. I have type 1, but type 2. yeah.
I'm the one you got to go get it. You're the one they gave it to you. Now tell me though. So you could have a hot dog at the turn. You're being a healthy boy.
Yeah.
You're not gonna have a brat or a hot dog or a burger at the turn.
I mean, I can just.
I've
take a-
never
take a
seen you
little
eat
insulin.
crap when we play golf, and I eat so much crap. Like I've never seen Nick shuffling down a couple of peanut M&Ms.
I've been known to have a hot dog or two on the golf course.
You will. Especially if there's a couple sodas.
Clip it.
Yeah, clip it. Yeah, clip it. See? He's a glizzy king, and he doesn't want to admit it, but he really actually is. That is my turn meal. My favorite thing, hot dogs on a golf course. I
Nothing better.
don't eat a hot dog any other time in my life. I'm gonna eat it on a golf
Except at a
course.
baseball game and the golf course. That's it.
Baseball game too, but gotta have peanuts first. Peanuts and beer first, because if I've already eaten something
Yeah.
else. All right, we've got super
are
long
you a,
putts.
Are you a Cubs fan or a White
I'm a Cubs fan.
I'm sorry.
Excuse me, dude.
Tough.
Who are you a fan of?
The Yankees and the Dodgers.
Okay, dude. The
You know.
Yankees and the Dodgers? This guy wants both of the highest payrolls on earth?
We like
I-
winners, you know.
First of all, we're a winner. The Cubs are doing great. I don't know if you're paying any
They're
attention,
doing
but we're
just
doing
fine.
great.
Yeah.
And I think you guys, well, the Dodgers beat the Yankees 18-2 a couple weeks ago, which is the most embarrassing thing
That
on
was pretty
planet Earth.
tough. Yeah.
All right, Nick has the longest putt possible.
Yep.
I think I'm going to putt from his putt. Chris, will you throw me that ball? We're going to putt from the same spot.
This is a
Let's see what this looks
pretty
like.
epic putt here.
So have you ever taken a wedge from this position? You know, sometimes guys will wedge from here and not putt. Would you ever wedge or no?
I
This
wouldn't want
is
to mess
deep.
up the course.
Yeah, you can.
'Cause
It's
they'll know
fine.
it. They'll know it's me.
They will. Well, they'll say something. They'll
I'll
go,
say
you know,
it's you.
they'll go, you know, Jonas. He thinks he's.
Yeah, exactly.
He thinks he can do whatever he wants. He comes here and mucks up the course. Yeah, say it was Joe. All right, Chris, where are we going?
Right at me.
Right at Chris.
Okay. Easy.
All right.
Settle.
Sit.
Sit.
Snap hard. Snap hard.
It's too much.
I know, but still, man, it's not crazy bad. Wait, right at you?
Right at me.
A little softer than him.
Sit.
Might be okay. It's got to snap left harder. Didn't take the hill at all. Go!
It's not bad.
Go!
Look at that.
Is that gonna work out great? That's a pretty good putt. Chris knows how to read greens.
Way to go, Chris.
Way to go, Chris. How
It's
about
all
this?
Chris.
I'll let you make this up. If you can make that putt from there, you won't have to. No, you won't have to buy me lunch for this second one
Okay,
because I just made that. You saw that.
we got this. Cup out left.
Like 2 cups.
2 cups.
Mind your pace, a little downhill.
Snap. Snap.
Turn. Turn.
Yeah!
Let's
Come
go.
That was incredible. Fantastic. I appreciate you playing with me today here on No Bad Lies. We gave you a
Thanks for
couple of
having
bad lies. We had a couple of bad lies on our own.
It happens.
You know, and by the way, for the record, at home, this happens sometimes. They go, how many times did he make that putt? Did they cut around it? That was the first try, okay?
try.
So stop with the internet rumors. Cut it out. It was the
We've
first
had
try.
enough.
He did it on the very first try, okay? The first try. That's it for No Bad Lies. Congratulations, the album and the tour. For fans out there, go enjoy the kid in the 20th year anniversary with his brothers. Man, what a delight.
This was fun.
It was awesome. We're going to keep playing a little bit. We'll say goodbye to you guys. That's it for No Bad Lies with me and Nick
See ya.
Jonas. Bye.
No Bad